I'm back to talk about The Bachelor. Today we are on week 4. I just watched the episode. I said for this week, let me just do this recapping today. The video will be maybe available on Friday or something like that. But I wanted to recap The Bachelor fresh on my mind because I feel like it's better like to talk about things that if I don't remember when I recap late, there's a lot of things I want to say, but I probably forgot, and I feel like the idea is not fresh on my mind. So stuff that I want to talk, I can't really talk about. So I said, let's recap The Bachelor right after I finish watching. So we are on episode 400. So when the episode 4 begins, we see Hunt is talking about the fact that Clayton is planning to address the Shanae versus Elizabeth drama. Is the cocktail hour, Shanae and other girl. Shanae see that other girl don't really acknowledge her. So is what she says true. So other girl they don't really want to be involved in drama for now. At the beginning of the episode, they don't acknowledge whatever Shanae is doing. So what Clayton did, he put Elizabeth Shanae together. So he wanted to talk face to face with them. He started talking to them, but they were talking so much. Clayton was like looking left and right. He was like he couldn't even say something, so he left the chat. They were still arguing, talking back to each other, and so during the face to face, Shani said Elizabeth don't even acknowledge her. She doesn't talk to her. When she's around the girl, they were talking about the shrimp gate and like the hot tub. Um, Elizabeth says something about no sorry, Shani says something about Elizabeth being in the hot tub when Shani brought the shrimp to her, and none of the girls look at her. None of the girls say something, so they didn't acknowledge her. She said that the girl had a certain way when they are with Elizabeth, and Elizabeth said she was not in the hot tub. I'm not sure, but I think Elizabeth was in the hot tub with the other girl. That's my opinion. Maybe I need to go back and watch the show. I'm not defending Shanae, but I think, let's just say, Elizabeth and Shanae, they both have issue. Elizabeth is not the same. Shanae, she caused drama, but both of them, I feel like they are both wrong. Like, Shanae is a little bit more wrong than Elizabeth, but I kind of feel that when the girl are with Elizabeth, they don't acknowledge Shanae. It's true. She's the one who play, and Shanae is the person who she's a villain of the show, but a lot of things that she says is true. The point is that it's the way she said it. So I don't know. Elizabeth says she was not in the hot tub. I'm not sure. But when I think about it, I just think that she was in the hot tub. But I don't know. I don't know. So they keep fighting. Clayton left the group and pretty much he canceled the cocktail party, so they have to move immediately to the whole ceremony. Chelsea, that she's losing some brain cell. I'm like, oh yeah. She was like, she's such a mood. She is such a mood. It's like she doesn't want to be sent home because of some hot tub and shrimp. I like chill. Um, so the cocktail party has been cancelled. Trish said the cocktail party is cancelled over shrimp and hot tub. So that's what she said. So on the rose ceremony, who get the rose? Marina get the rose, Teddy get the rose, Rachel get the rose, Mara gets the rose, Ciara get the rose, Susie, my favorite, get the rose, Jill get the rose. She was over dramatic, but thank God she got the rose. Serene get the rose, Genevieve get the rose, Hunter get the rose, Lindsay get the rose, and Shani get the rose. Yeah, dun dun dun. There was one last rose. We all know, we saw the trailer. We know that Elizabeth was gonna go home probably this week, and there was one last host. The party, so there's no way they're gonna send Shanae home and keep Elizabeth. They need drama. They love drama. So I just knew that the last one was gonna be Shanae home. So who gets sent home? Kiara the doctor, who came with. I think Kiara the doctor went home. Elizabeth went home, and the girl who has like, her own worker also went home. So three people went home. So the next day, Jesse Palmer went to the home. The next day, made a big announcement about them going. It's like he made the announcement so dramatic. He said, we are gonna be leaving this area. They said there's not gonna be a group day or a one-on-one, blah blah blah. He tried like to make it so long. They can say just say it. So he said we are going to Houston, Texas. They do all those. I love Cleveland. Those all the they taking a picture, jumping in front of the Austin, Texas, like in the background. And so what they always do when they get to a new city and something like that. Clayton met his friend who live in Houston, Texas. He's talking about the fact that his friend is married, he has a child. You want to be more like his friend. They just talk about the relationship, how far it is, all those blah blah blah. Oh, now the date card came. Sarah is reading the date card, and Rachel is the one who get the 101. Even though Shanae was right about the fact that girls are always happy and celebrate each other. We really see that in this episode. You can see the favorites start to recognize who are the favorite, who are the girl that Clayton like. You can see Susie's reaction. She can be happy for Rachel, but you can feel the reaction that he like her. You can see Teddy reaction. Teddy haven't had the 101 yet. You can see girl one the 101 girl one the 101 now, because we are on week 4 right now, so it starts to feel like it's time to get a 101. The time is going faster, so Rachel get a 101. Rachel is the pilot who came with you remember the first episode when I talk about like somebody asked a lady, I forgot her name, she was like 63, she presented Rachel during the night one, and so the 101 was like a date, and they have a house date, just a chill Saturday date. And Clayton said he just want a chill Saturday day with the horse and everything. In Missouri, a chill Saturday date on the horse. I was on the chat with a few people who were talking about the bachelor. One of the girls said, we are leaving Houston. We don't have a chill Saturday date, riding the horse. That's not how it is. So it was just kind of funny. So we went to like a family, an Asian family. I think it was Asian family. So yeah, they went to like a family. We were talking about like having children, or they want to get older together, something about 10 or 15 children. That was that family we was talking about. And okay, back in the house, we get the deck cat. It's a group date. It's a group date. We have Gabby, Nan, Carla, Hunter, Susie, Shanae, Teddy, Sarah, Lindsay, Marlena, the Olympian, Genevieve, Jill. I think there might be more people, but those are the names that I took. Oh, the date was really romantic. Beside them, have a dinner, barbecue, right in the house. They pretty much have like a chill Saturday that they have like next to the water, kissing. Clayton is like love and ice about Asia. They just seem to enjoy each other company. In the night portion of the day, Clayton tried in the night portion of the day, Clayton tried to scare Clayton tried to scare Rachel by saying that he's been curious about her. There's something that's he tried to say from like he still have like a wall, you know, when you have to announce something to someone, you say, "Oh, I still want to know something about you. There's something that bothers me, stuff like that." And you say, "I just don't understand how a smart and beautiful girl like you came here, like say." Um, and you know, time for like the story about your PTC, your story, and whatever, something like that. She said she didn't have the best relationship because of her job. So most people always think that because she traveled all the time, like the person that she was dating say that she was thought that she was gonna go and date somebody else and stuff like that, or that insecurity. She said she loved her job, but um she still want to do her job, but she also want like a family at home. She's not gonna go around date multiple people just because she's traveling to different places. Crystal say you can still follow your dream, so he does. He's not insecure. He he will feel comfortable with her following her dream. He's still gonna love her for that, stuff like that. Um, And Clayton also said that he's seeing himself building a future with Rachel. He really feel comfortable around her. Ah, yeah, they had a very beautiful day. It was so beautiful. Everything was so chill. The date was long, very long. And so, what's next? And you saw they always have this surprise. I don't even know if at this point we should call that surprise because it's always some random band singing. But I'm not saying that the people who sing White Hand it was not like that and that. I'm just saying that it's always like a band and it's always a surprise. The surprise is not a surprise. The surprise is actually the people who say not that the original surprise we already know that it's gonna be some kind of band singing, you know. I don't know if you get what I mean, but the band that was sing was like the name is Restless Rose. Yeah, they were very talented, three young men like singing. I don't know, a country band or a Christian band. Yeah, the song was really good. It made me want to actually listen to this song. Maybe I will go to YouTube and check them. Um, so Clayton gave the host to Rachel while dancing. Okay, that was the end of the 101. We are back in the house. Let me check the time. How many times have I been recording this? Okay, I'm about 12 minutes. Let's keep going. So we are back in the house. Mm, second group they started and what happened? They have the chill day. The bachelor always do that. I don't know if it was last season they have something like some kind of sponsorship. Oh yeah, it was Michelle Davy. This guy that I forgot his name. Yeah, they went to the car driving test, or I don't know if it was BMW, something like that. And this time they have like another car, and you have to recharge the car in a certain charge the car in a certain way. They just have a chill day, food and everything, and after they tell them that they're gonna play football. You know, every single season of The Bachelor, we always have the football or something, a competition, a sport competition. Sometimes like a real sport, sometimes something that they just invented. I think this is the season they actually took it seriously. I mean, they actually make it well. It was well produced. It was well edited. The music and everything was so fantastic. It was actually like watching a real sport. I love it. I love it how the reporter, her name is, I took her name, Hannah Stone. So she was like one of the reporters, like during Bachelor and Winter Games. She was very serious. She said it comes down to going home or having more time with Clayton. If you lose, you have to go home. If you don't lose, you have more time with Clayton. It was kind of funny. And we have two teams. The Pauper Punisher versus the Pauper Punisher, and the other team was called Shrine and 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 Tampe. Shrine Tampet. I think it's a. Oh, I don't don't know if I Shrimp Tempeh. Papa Punisher versus Shrimp Tempeh. No, Shrimp Champagne. Champagne. Oh, I know, I'm gonna call it a champagne. 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 Shrimp Champagne. So those two teams, the Papa Punisher versus the Shrimp Tempeh. Stampede. The Papa Punisher versus the Shrimp Stampede. Oh God, I'm gonna have to edit this. So in Shrimp Stampede, we already know is Shannon is in on that team. So we have Shani, we have Lindsay, we have Jill, we have Gabby, and someone else. I have to check. And the other team have Marina, Sierra, Sarah, Susie, Katie. I don't know if we have Eliza on this team, maybe on the other team. Uh, Ma, Mira or Genevieve. I confused who was in the blue team or the purple team. So the blue team is the team that is the shrimp team, and it's the purple team is the team. We have Marina, the orange team. We have Sierra. They were the highlight of this cool date. Pretty much the Papa Punisher win the game. Marina and Sierra were the people who like score. And Marina scored twice and Sierra scored once. So the score was 21 versus 0. So Shanae team didn't score anything. They didn't win anything. But we all know that it doesn't matter to Shanae. And when you lose, you have to go home. That's what happened, Bachelor. Sometimes the Bachelor can be like, oh, if his favorite is on that team, we say, oh, you guys can still get to come to the night portion of the day. But no, this was a serious game. And the most recent season have been very serious about the losing team going home. They went home. Shanae went back, she interrupted the date, she went back to see Clayton. So we are about 20 minutes to 25 minutes toward the end of this episode, and it was very interesting. So during the night portion of the day, we have Teddy will have a one-on-one time with Clayton. And so she was giving one of her PTCs, and she's always seeking for people love. Her parents got separated several times when she was younger. She always feel like she want people to love her, and she feel like she feel the same thing here. You see, gave herself like looking for love. Sometimes I don't understand. Seeking for love and stuff like that. Clayton reassured she have a great time with Clayton. And Sierra have a one-on-one. Genevieve also have a one-on-one, but they use the one-on-one to talk about Shanae. I don't know why. And Shanae came interrupt Sarah. Sarah have a great time with Clayton. They were just catching up since they have a one-on-one like last week. It was like checking, catch up, whatever happened before. So that happened, and Shanae came, she interrupted the one-on-one that they have. So before Shanae actually went to interrupt the coup portion of the night portion of the day, she talked about during the day. So there was a scene during the day that Genevieve, Gabby, and Sierra were in the living room. They were talking about Shanae. I know Shanae is the villain. She's not scared about being the villain. She's showing all the villain characteristics. But I would say the other girls are not that same. So they are not that great. They were clearly talking about Shanae when she was asleep. She didn't do anything about that. But I guess she was saving for something specific. When she talked to Clayton, Shanae is so good at being a villain. Okay, I'm about to take back what I said on the last episode. Maybe Cassidy trained Shanae very well because she's like taking over. The drama is not like this, it's like that. It's like all over the place. She manipulates Clayton. Clayton is like in her hand and she can turn it. Clayton like looks serious when he talks to other girl. You think he's gonna do something. Every time Shanae come in front of him, she take one situation here. She turn it like how she turned Clayton with the situation. It's like, oh my god, the girl is amazing. She can be a lawyer at this point. She need to in acting, she needs to find new profession. Maybe she's a recruiter, yeah. She needs to find a new profession, something like that. Oh, Clayton is like, it's like a bomb in her thing. She's like, it's true that the girl talk about her in the altar and everything. She said, oh, they all team up to put me out of the place. And she's telling the truth. Even after like even after Sierra and Genevieve talked to Clayton, Marlene would say that, oh, you guys talk to Clayton about Shani. Hopefully, he will listen to what you guys say, he will listen to us, and will be able to make a decision for himself, like to send Shani home. She using that, Shani said, Genevieve, Chara, Genevieve, Sierra talking about me during the day. They're talking about me. They team up together to put me out of the place and stuff like that. I don't even know. You know, I can't even articulate like her. You can see how much I struggle. She articulates so well. Sorry for the noise. She tells something that is true to Clayton, but at her stuff, like it's like she's burning a fire. Like she is so good. And Clayton is like upset, and then slowly, she just manipulates him so well. Oh, I'm gonna miss her when she go home. She is so good at playing the villain. At the beginning, Clayton was like upset the fact that she came and talked the date and everything. They have like an easy conversation. The more she talks, the more he's eating up whatever she's saying. And by the end, he was all over and kissing her. Oh my God, Clayton. Oh my gosh. No wonder this season will be like Pirate Peach season. We can already smell it from far away. We know it's gonna be good. So after she finished her time with Clayton, she did what? She came and accomplished something and she left. She was not like the villain in Michelle's season because Michelle is so good. So boys, I don't know what's happened with boy or bachelor like Clayton or Pilot. They don't see. Michelle was so good when the other guy entered Michelle. She sent him home. Shanae came, she entered the date. She had her time, she had a great time with Clayton. After she's done, she go and meet the girl. She said, Sierra and Genevieve, put my name out of your F mouth. She took the trophy that the window in the day and threw it away and left. Oh, that was the end of the episode. Oh my goodness, this was amazing. I have some mad respect for Shanae, and I'm taking back what I say. I guess Cassidy did a good job. The only problem is that Cassidy left way too soon. She left way too soon. And I hate the fact that Sierra using her time first to eliminate Cassidy, then she wanted to attempt to eliminate Shanae. She know, even the last time she said she's using her time, it's gonna cost her something. She using her time to talk about someone, it might cost her something. But she did it again. She's taking the responsibility. If she gets sent home, that's her business. She said she doesn't want the bachelor to end up with Chanel. That's her business. So that was about it for this week. Yeah, it was very interesting. So I really love. I didn't want this to be too long like last week, so I'm gonna edit and make it so well. I really enjoyed this episode. It was like A+. Okay, see you guys next week. I'm gonna be here every week. I got in the bachelor. Thank you guys. Bye.